Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This reading is a love reading, so it's going to look into a connection with a specific person and give you a little bit of advice. Just a short reading as a check-in, see where it's at and what's best for you to do at this time. So, as always, we have got our piles here with group 1 on the left through to group 5 on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below, along with the cards that I'm using. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information is all in the description box below, along with some links to my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, where I'm also posting content there most days of the week as well. So you might want to check that out. I'll leave you with your selection, and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hi, group 1. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this tangerine selenite point, then this one is for you. So, tangerine selenite is all about grounding that spiritual knowledge and feeling that connection to life purpose. In fact, perhaps even feeling like a beloved child of the heavens, feeling like you do have a beautiful, loving purpose here. It's also to bring in peace and calm, and it heralds a new beginning. So this reading is a connection reading. I felt very called to do that today. With a little extra time, I felt, we need to do a connection reading. So what we're going to look at is mostly your energy and advice here. We're going to look at their energy just briefly. Look at you, look at them. The connection, advice, a couple of oracle cards, and the outcome for you. So let's just jump straight in with their energy. We've got the Knight of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So your person, I do feel like with the Five of Pentacles on the underlying energy here, your person isn't perhaps in such a great place. This connection isn't in a very good place either. It may be that this connection's already over, or it's coming to that point where it's you might be thinking about disconnecting from this person if you haven't already. It does feel like you already have or are working through those steps to get there. It looks like your person is wanting to come towards you quite quickly. If there's been no contact, they're wanting to reach out and communicate with you pretty urgently. I do see they're feeling quite sad by the connection because they do have a lot of love for you. I see there's a lot of love in this connection both ways. I think they're really struggling with this loss that they're feeling and the sadness in the connection, and there's a sense of urgency in their energy to perhaps fix things or to keep it together in such a way. And so in your energy, we've got Temperance. You're in a healing place right now. You've got the Ace of Cups as well. We also have the Eight of Wands and Judgment. So you are really, I'm not surprised I felt drawn to use this color alone for a crystal for this group. Jackson was already at school when I chose to do this reading, so he didn't get to choose the crystals for this today. But I do feel like it's to speak of that freshness, that creative energy, that in a new beginning, very much so. And I feel like you're kind of ready for that new beginning. You're ready for new energy. You're ready to see what you can align to and manifest, because I think you've leveled up quite a lot, or you're working on raising your vibration and really taking care of yourself in different ways, or I think there's a lot of movement forward for you. I think you're rebalancing your life. Like, I think you're trying to perhaps create a work-life balance as well, and not overgiving any connections, perhaps withdrawing to just take care of yourself. There's lots of love here, and I think you're in this process of just owning your power and stepping deeper onto your path. You've had a big awareness within this situation, or like an awakening to some sort of choice or something, a path. I think it's an awakening to a certain path that you need to take. I just see 333 at the time of looking up on my recording then, and I think you're ready to take big strides on that path, on this new journey of healing for yourself. So in the advice for the connection, we've got the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords. We've got Strength and the Devil. So I do feel like, with all of this combination, King of Swords and Strength, right? So there's two energies of King of Swords and Strength that are very courageous and assertive and strong. Obviously, strength, strong. And then we've got these more entrapment energies, manipulative energies. There might be something that there might be some behaviors this person engages in that you just don't want as a part of your life, or just as no judgment to them. It's just not what you want for yourself. It may also, I feel like with temperance in your energy, you're not wanting to engage in anything that's going to be toxic for your body, toxic for your mind, or for your energy. You really are wanting to heal and level up and move forward. And so I do feel like it's like a severance happening here. The advice is to speak your truth, to be very bold and unapologetic in your truth. I think you need to maybe, I was hearing spell it out. So some of you might need to spell it out for this person and let them know where you're at and what your priorities are, what your wishes are. You maybe don't even have to divulge that much with this person, but at least you do need to, I think, speak your truth, own your power, and release yourself from this binding here, because you're not actually trapped. To see that she's not actually got ropes on her, it's only in the reflection that she does. I think you've got a lot more strength to overcome this energy here of toxic behavior, of addiction, of codependence, of sexual addiction, of just that, very trapped energy. You've got the strength. I think you've really learned through experience with this person. You've perhaps been through this cycle a few times, or in this sort of heaviness, trying to move out of it for some time. So what I see for your outcome energies is the beautiful Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Wands, which is perfect for that. You are going to liberate yourself. You may need to defend yourself. You may need to defend your choices, and I'm choosing me, I'm choosing this path. And that may, be really hard to do or hard to say. Perhaps King of Swords is detached from the heart space. And it's interesting because Leo is the strength card and it is ruled by the heart. So it's like a matter of protecting your heart and detaching from the heart in order to protect your heart. But what you get from this is actually, I want to pull this up early. You've got this blessing oracle card next to the Empress, and it's to say that your life is glowing up. Your life is changing, and there's a lot of blessings coming your way. And a lot of them are ones you're creating based on the choices you're making to look after yourself, with this Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. And now I've said Eight of Cups, I'm going to read that too. And that's about leaving behind the emotional stress and the baggage, and something you've really tried very hard to keep together, but it feels like perhaps it's all come to nothing. And so you're just having to leave that behind and choose yourself at this point. And the Empress here in the outcome also says, if there was any worries about being provided for and having enough and being abundant, and that's clear here that you will attract even more abundance, I think, once you've moved through this energy and purified yourself, cleared yourself quite a bit, because you do need to honor the Empress and make this choice to change, to allow the wheel to turn, I think, and to not repeat old cycles with this person. So I'm going to read a couple of oracle cards for you. We'll go straight to this one. We've got Constellations of Isolation. I'll read from the book because it is very sweet. Seclusion can feed the spirit, and with that nourishment comes a rebirth. So many people and beings take themselves away from society and people, from the chatter and the gatherings and the beautiful noise that is our collective. The sense of being separate for a time is nothing to fear, for you are separate. You are unique. You are experiencing the multiplicity through the oneness of your being. Being alone can heal us and bring us back from a dark place that is loneliness, the state we can experience even when amongst others. The comforting, healing qualities of solitude are yours, and these arrive spontaneously, unscheduled, without artifice. Your spirit desires you to breathe light through your entire being until you shine with the radiance that is your soul. I think it's very much this, breathing light through your entire being. It's time to really take care of yourself, to bring things back into balance, and to really enter this gentle place of healing with Temperance there. And this card also, I am sacred, is another card of self-love. And often this card will come out when we've reached a point where there's no other place to turn but in. And that's a beautiful thing. And what you find there, the blessings you will find there, the peace you will find there, as that card is just mentioned as well. So a couple of self-love prompts to finish off your reading. Just a quick message today. We've got celebrate yourself. You've come a long way. I think just that, you've come a really long way, and it's time to acknowledge that. and respect that. We've got clear your energy, refuel your energy, reclaim your power, which is on the bottom of the deck here as well. Own your power. I just want to message at this one too, just quietly, a little hydrate message in the background here. Stay hydrated. And we've got go full introvert. Spend time alone to experience, appreciate, and love yourself. So group 1, that's all I have for you here in this short little love reading. I hope it's given you some sort of clarity and good advice for the situation you're in. Sending you lots of love, group 1. Take care. See you soon. Hey group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this sweet little amethyst generator, then this one is for you. So this is just going to be a really quick reading today, looking at a connection. So we're going to look at their energy just briefly, mostly looking at your energy, their energy, your energy, bit of advice, the outcome, and some oracle cards. So let's just jump straight into their energy, group 2. We've got the 3 of Swords, the Magician, the Tower, and the 2 of Wands. So your person is struggling at the moment, like probably quite deeply. I feel like there's a bit of remorse or guilt in their energy, perhaps. I feel like they feel like they have just perhaps destroyed everything here with the Tower, the 3 of Swords, Magician. It's like I think they feel quite responsible for how things have been, how things have turned out. There's quite clearly a bit of betrayal within this connection. Somebody has been dishonest, or it shows up quite strongly. I think it might be their energy, in that you're turning your back on the 7 of Swords, which we'll get to. I think your person here is self-fulfilling prophecy comes to mind with this person. They may have really created quite a mess within this connection with their behavior, and I think there's a lot of manipulation in this connection as well, a lot of emotional, mental manipulation, and just complete chaos. I think that they're trying to move forward, but I think they're quite stuck on you still. I feel like they're having a lot of trouble moving forward. They're still in the process of feeling the pain. When I saw the 3 of Swords, it sort of came out reversed, but and it kind of felt right to be reversed. And I do feel like it's to say that they're trying to just move forward from this, because they may feel like they don't have any other option, especially if you've closed communication and are walking away from them and they can't reach you. If that's the case, then they're just trying their best to appear good on the surface, but may not feel that way totally. And they do want to come back together with you. They feel a very close connection with you. And I think that they really are having trouble letting go. Yeah, they're feeling very sad about the fact that things might not be coming back together. So with the 7 of Swords, Queen of Swords in your energy, you're ready to turn your back on that type of behavior. You're looking at a whole new world, right? You're turning your back on this shady lies or manipulation, and you're ready to just walk away and create something new for yourself. The heart is locked in the cage here, so it's very similar to group 1's reading. Even some of the cards are in the same places, but if you feel called to group 1 as well, then maybe there's a message there for you. But this energy you're in at this time is just ready to release. You had enough. You can't trust anything anymore. All you can trust is yourself. And so I think you're ready to just go and heal and just be very logical about the situation, be very firm about it as well, like a firm boundary. Just absolutely not. I'm ready to close this cycle. I'm ready to walk away. I'm ready to let go, that sort of energy. So the advice for you is the King of Swords, so even more of that assertive, clear-cut energy, communicating your truth. I just saw 333 on the timing. I saw that in group 1 as well. You've got the 5 of Swords as well, which is a bit of a bitter ending. So it's also to end this feeling of entrapment and feeling stuck to the situation because you don't know the truth. And even when things are good, I feel like there's no harmony inside your being because there's already been damage done, or the things are just in a place of perhaps feeling like there's no repair. Strength is here as well in the advice, to have that courage to protect your heart, to have the courage to stand up, say no, speak for what you want, take a risk in doing things differently. We've got that oracle card we'll get to. So the advice is to set yourself free and to walk away, even if that means leaving with very little closure. With the Five of Swords, it's just it's a hollow victory. It feels very like nobody wins in this situation. Nobody leaves feeling good, that's for sure. And the outcome energy for you is the Ace of Swords, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a lot of clarity about your path ahead and what you need to do. I feel like there's a lot of divine guidance for you. You've even chosen the Amethyst, so lots of intuition been coming in, lots of guidance of which step to take, and to even throughout the connection, I think your intuition, you may have doubted that quite a bit in regards to this person. You've even got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck of the underlying energy of this reading, so trust your intuition is a really big one for this particular reading. Underneath that, yeah, there's the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Wands. So it's like, I think you've been in this situation with this person for a very long time, and you've really doubted your intuition, and it's been so heavy on you. I think yeah, it's really caused a lot of muddling and muddled energy on the inside, lack of clarity, but you're getting your clarity now, and it's time to speak your truth. If that's yeah, definitely. We've got the Throat Chakra card here as well. The outcome is perhaps you will get to speak your truth and find yourself in a place of renewal, and find yourself looking forward to the future with this beautiful Star and the Wheel of Fortune. The truth will set you free within this situation. Speaking your truth, owning your truth, all of that was going to set you free. It's time to move into this gentle space of healing and sort of being at cause. I think it's a matter of controlling your thoughts and thinking very positively, using affirmations and mantra, and being an active component in your manifestations, like really truly stepping up and showing up for the life that you want, getting creative. See Judgment there, there's a realization that something's got to give. So in the other oracle cards, we have a time for healing, which is beautiful because it also came with I am a healer. There's a time to find the healer that's inside of you. That's what this card is. Both of these cards are actually about finding that healer within. So let's go to the book for this beautiful card. At times, amidst the travails of the world, we find ourselves keening for the soft touch of the healer, of the one who knows the right way to bring back to life the dimming light within our souls. The healer's touch may feel far from you, but if you take a moment and allow the ancient ones to come to you, you will feel a tender hand upon your brow, offering you the energy of the universe. Allow yourself to be restored by this ancient form of blessing and healing. Even if human hands are far away right now, imagine. Close those weary eyes, know the ancient ones are with you, and let them reweave the fibers of light that make you into the beautiful radiance you so truly are. Being of radiance, you so truly are. And then there's I am a healer. So this is a time for healing yourself, and to really connect deep inside. We've also got this card of taking risk, which is about doing things differently, doing things on your own terms, and perhaps, yeah, not being swayed by what other people think or what other people expect of you, but taking that risk to do something differently and be bold. The self-loving prompts you have to finish your reading is create a routine, and you've got wake up early. So getting a solid routine and stability in your own life, in your everyday, it's going to be really beneficial for you. You're needing to ground yourself in that routine daily, out of the head and into the body where your power really lies. And we have Throat Chakra, speaking your truth. And the other two cards on the bottom of the deck, I want to get three actually. We've got own your power, clear your energy, and don't let go and move on. So all of this is a bit of a reiteration of that, stepping back into your power and releasing this. Don't allow the past to prevent you from moving forward. So group 2, that's all I have for you for this reading. I hope it's given you some sort of clarity and guidance, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye group 2. Hey group 3, welcome to your reading. If you've chosen this clear crackle quartz, then this one is for you. So the clear crackle quartz is a bit of an evil eye totem, helping to regain positive emotions and thoughts, and clearing out or counteracting any negative energies. So let's jump into this reading. This is a connection reading. We're going to look at your person, how they're feeling. We're going to look at yourself, a bit of advice for you, and then outcome energy and some oracle cards. So just a quick reading today. Felt like jumping on, and yeah, so we'll jump into their energy. We've got the Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups, the Page of Swords and the Devil. So your person, I want to say, is perhaps super obsessed with you at this time. Yeah, and I feel like you may have taken space from the connection or moved away from the connection, or it could be just, taking a bit of space. Five of Pentacles is the underlying energy for this reading. Underneath that is the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Cups, Seven of Swords. There could have been a betrayal in this situation. I just feel like you've tried really, really hard to make this work. You both wanted it. I think you both really wanted it to work. And for whatever reason, it hasn't been able to work. The Five of Pentacles is the bottom deck energy. So, feeling like just the sense of lack within the connection, lack of connection, feeling the disconnect, feeling perhaps left out in the cold. And that could be their energy, and they're watching you quite intently. Whether that's online or a literal stalking for some of you out there. So do be careful if that rings true for you, to protect your energy, protect yourself. Crackle Quartz is one to counteract that energy. So maybe you want a little evil-eyed totem around your home, or just aware. But this person does have a lot of love for you, and I think they could get quite deeply woven into your energy, into your psyche, and I think they have a really good way at affecting your emotions. I think they do love you a lot, but I also feel like there's a lot of toxicity in this situation as well. And I do feel like there's perhaps been a really deep sexual connection with you both. Perhaps that's something that might have drawn you back in towards each other numerous times as well. The depth of the intimacy that can be experienced between you both here. At this time I feel like they're sort of missing you, and I think that you are I feel like you're the only one for them, is how they feel. They feel like there's no one else that could be such a good match for them, and they just feel your heart, and they can feel you all the time. I think intuitively, I think they're very intuitive, and they can always know what you're going through, what you're feeling. It might be something you're wanting to block as well. Maybe you don't want them getting into your energy and knowing how you are all the time. In your energy, we've got the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. I think you are looking, there's a few different things I can see here. And one is that you are still very attracted to this person. I think that might be why it's so hard sometimes, that you can feel still very drawn to them. Sexually or magnetically, energetically, you just feel them all the time also, and there's a lot of passion between you, and there's been a really good times, there's been a lot of laughter, there's a lot of chemistry here. But I think you're also wanting something a lot more grounded and reassuring and stable and secure, and this isn't secure. This connection hasn't been secure. There's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of passion, but to have it grounded in the Ten of Pentacles is what I think you're after here. And so the Queen of Swords is coming out to draw a line in the sand and say, hey, this isn't working for me. This is too confusing. This is leaving me feeling muddled. I want security and stability within this connection. And everyone's a little different. Some people may be able to achieve that in this connection. Some people may be able to, but for a lot of you, at this point in the connection, it's not very healthy. And you're wanting it to feel less confusing, and you want to feel a bit more appreciated than perhaps they've been able to treat you. You're maybe not feeling very appreciated. So in the advice, we've got the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and with this combination, it was kind of a get away from this person as quick as you can almost. And if that rings true for you, then take the message. I just feel with this Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups, it's like, don't waste any time trying to figure this out. Don't waste any time. Yeah, because there's things about this situation that are unknown with the Moon here. And I think that that's just like the uncertainty causes a great deal of defensiveness and triggers to come up. And I think it's just, there's a there's a need to come through pretty sharply with your truth in this situation and liberate yourself as well. The Seven of Wands is all about challenge of the unknown and challenges moving through the unknown, challenges of perhaps deception as well, feeling like you're not sure if you can trust them. Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is that lack of connection, a lack of transparency, security, abundance. What am I getting here? The Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, I see. Just getting a little extra advice for this reading. The Magician. Knight of Pentacles, Magician. I like that. And the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician is actually matches the Oracle card you've gotten, where it's time to focus on a path where your power lies. It's time to, yeah, take a different course or a different way of staying in your power. If you are healing and staying within this connection, I think it's time to be more grounded within yourself and perhaps speak your truth a bit more. But for a lot of you, I do feel like it's perhaps time to walk away from this connection as well. And in walking away from that, you are grounding yourself on a new path and bringing yourself a lot of new opportunities. The Magician here is saying that you can manifest any situation you desire. If it's a loving relationship then that's actually respecting you and showing up in the ways you need, then you know, walking away from the situations that are not providing you with what you need and just getting on your merry way is going to be really beneficial for you. So the outcome here is the Hermit and Judgment. I've also got the Two of Swords. So Hermit and Judgment is this inner knowing that you need to withdraw and take care of yourself at this time, and to take that path that the Knight of Pentacles and Magician was suggesting. There's some sort of calling that you feel, and it is all wrapped up in your self-worth and perhaps your work as well, your purpose, with the Two of Swords coming out as well. It's that sense of there'll be times when you very much doubt your decisions and you're not so certain which way to go, feeling a very big tug between the head and the heart, and lots of confusion in this situation. But grounding yourself and staying focused on a sure path that is in front of you right here, right now, is going to really be beneficial. We've got the New Beginnings Oracle card for you as well, speaking to exactly that, allowing yourself to have new beginnings. I see the Six of Cups just poking out there. What's that about? Seven of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. I do feel, yeah, the Tower, the Strength, the Five of Swords. So it's to say that once you have that strength to actually truly disconnect and walk away from this connection, you are going to find yourself in a much more abundant place with more reciprocity within your connections and just life in general. So the Oracle card from the Into the Lonely Woods is From the Below to the Above, and I'll read from the book for you. It's time to shift your gaze from the path below to what is above you, for it is to these higher places you will journey to next. You will always have your feet on the earth, but for now you must lift your spirits by looking up, seeing the tops of the trees, learn what lies upon the next mountain, discover the source that is the light that comes from the east at dawn. It is to the higher places, the higher thoughts, the higher self that you must turn. For when you do so, the gift you hold within you will next find exactly the right time, exactly the right place to be offered, and finally be fully held and appreciated. That's exactly those little cards I got before. When you have that strength to choose the higher path, to go within, even though you will doubt that and you're afraid to do so, perhaps that's a really scary idea. Maybe you feel very attached to this person. There's a lot of passion between you both here. I can see that. But yes, this is asking you to look to the higher path. We've got I Am Sacred, which is a card that comes out when you're feeling perhaps not so sacred in the eyes of another, or feeling like the only place left to turn is within and to yourself. And it's a card of really honoring yourself, because who else is going to? You need to do that first. And it's a card of self-love. The self-loving prompts we've got here are very much work orientated for many of you. We've got plan your career, create milestones and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. Root chakra, which is grounded action, and love your work. Ask yourself today if what you're doing today is making you truly happy. This doesn't have to be about work. You can relate this to a relationship and your own personal goals of your ideals on success in relationship and security. And we have celebrate yourself. You've come a long way. Take a moment to celebrate yourself. Is that all I have? I think that's all I have for you, group. See justice and strength. 7 of Cups, 5 of, you need that strength to, I think you're the one who needs to call the consequences here. You're the one who needs to draw the line in the sand. 6 of Wands, strength, Keep getting that strength card for you, group 3. It's you've got what it takes to do so. You really, really do. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope this reading has given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 3. Hey group 4, and welcome to your reading if you've chosen this big chunk of howlite, and this one is for you. So the howlite is all about enjoying life again and releasing any negative attachments, but it's also the stone of restful and solid sleep, which has actually come through in your readings a few times as well. So you really are needing solid, restful sleep. That feels very important. So this is going to be a connection reading. We're going to look at your person, look at your energy, a bit of advice for you, outcome, and some oracle cards as well. It's going to be a pretty quick reading today, just checking in and seeing where it's all at for you. So the energy your person is in at this time. We have the 6 of Pentacles, the Magician, the Queen of Cups, and the Lovers. We also have the Tower and the 9 of Wands between you both. So I'll hold these first. Your person currently is in a better energy, I want to say. They're stepping into their power. They're feeling rested. They're feeling softer. It looks like they're really stepping into their roles in their community. They're like lending a hand. Perhaps they're doing volunteer work, or they're just really engaged in life, and they're wanting to maintain a very strong balance in their connections and make sure that everything is equal and fair. I feel like they're just feeling very connected to life at this time and in a soft place. I do see there is a lot of love for you here still, regardless of the 9 of Wands and the Tower and the rest of these cards that show where this connection is actually at. I do feel like they are, as much as they do love you, it looks like they've decided to walk away from this connection. I don't see them connecting with anybody else. I think they have a very special place in their heart for you. But I do see them really taking care of themselves first at this time and stepping back into their own power and manifesting a better life for themselves or a better situation. They're working on self-improvement in a few different areas. I can see that they're very focused and feeling good, feeling better. But in regards to this connection, it's a bit harder for them when they're thinking of you and they're thinking of this connection. I think it really makes them quite tired, or makes them feel I think they're almost avoiding trying to think about or connect to it. I feel with this Tower and the 9 of Wands, I just feel like they feel like it's out of their hands, like this is how it is. Something perhaps has shocked them, or some truth has been revealed and shocked this situation open. There's been an illumination which has caused them to pull back and decide maybe that's not for them, or they're just they're not wanting to come forward at this time. I think they're ready to just enjoy their own energy and see what's next for them. So that's their energy of where they're at. In your energy, it looks like it's a bit harder to move through. You've got the 9 and 10 of Swords. You've also got the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I feel like they might have blocked communication from you, and I feel like with this combination here, that again, the Nine of Swords with that rest message, there's at least 4 cards here that talk about getting solid rest, and you're not getting that at this time. You might not be doing things to rejuvenate yourself. Even if you're getting rest time, maybe you're busy on a screen, or you're not actually doing something that benefits or rejuvenates you, because you're really perhaps caught up in the pain of an ending here. I see you making impulsive choices to communicate with them that don't really go the way you would hope. I think whether that's just something on an impulse, or saying things that aren't very thoroughly thought out. I think there's been a lot of communication or miscommunication in this connection here. Just the energy you're in right now is just trying to come to this place of acceptance, and perhaps like getting your own energy back to, I think you are really trying here to find your passion again, or to get plugged back into you and disconnect. Like this Howlite again, not only is about restful sleep, but it's about releasing attachments. And I think that you're trying your best to do that anyway. You're trying to just meditate and be with yourself. I get a bit of a hermit vibe from the Ace of Swords in this particular deck. I think you still feel very, very connected. You both, I think, feel very connected, and there's no doubt about that. But I think your person is deciding that they really need to choose something else for their own reasons. I think they're feeling very divinely guided to step into their power, and this connection makes them feel powerless. So in the advice for you, you've got another card of rest and sleep, which actually mirrors this card as well, just in the imagery, I thought. You see this little, I don't know what he is, maybe he's a beaver. And that's definitely not a beaver, but they're just like the same posture, that same blue, white energy of rest. We'll read from the book for this one. We'll get to that in a moment. But 4 of Swords, you've got the King of Swords as well. You've got the 5 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And what I see here is a real challenge in self. And I think that the advice is saying here that you are needing to give yourself solid rest and to work on rebuilding yourself back up in whatever situation, whether that's internally with your emotions and thoughts. King and Cups and Swords here together, feeling the lack, feeling triggered by the lack, and perhaps reacting or responding in ways that are just not beneficial to you and beneficial to new growth. Perhaps very fixated on what's lacking and what's not working, rather than seeing an opportunity for growth within the situation. And I think you need a lot of rest and quiet time, like true rest and rejuvenation, before you're going to get that inspiration and I think be able to acknowledge or accept what's going on, where it's at, and also acknowledge that you've got a bit more power in the situation to create positive change for yourself. The 5 of Pentacles, I think, is asking you to also leave the situation in the cold. Give it time, give it space, give yourself time and space. I think you need to build yourself back up again. I don't feel like you're seeing yourself in a very positive way. Like maybe it's your overall success in life, or where you see how you measure success for yourself. I feel like you don't feel like maybe you are at your best right now. And that's something I think you want to work on. And in the outcome energy, you've got the 4 of Pentacles, the World, and the Page of Pentacles. So it really is that message of building yourself back up from the ground up. There's an opportunity here to get grounded and to really look after yourself, to work on perhaps your finances here. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. All of these are like needing to perhaps save your money and budget a little better, and just conserve your energy, conserve all of your resources, and only spend time and energy on I think things that are not that won't deplete you. Obsessive thoughts and things like that, I think, are depleting your energy and a waste of time as well, where it would be better spent giving yourself relaxation. With this next card here, you've got relaxation and need to truly rest. This person's reading a book in a hammock by a massive moon. That sounds pretty heavenly. I wonder if we should look in the book for it, see if there's something that stands out. Relaxation. When you receive this card, relax, all is well. No need to strive or push to get ahead. Beneath the surface of life, everything is gently propelling you in the right direction. You can lay down your burdens and simply unwind. Slow down and allow calmness to fill you. When you rest and relinquish control, your intuition expands and you create the space for your spirit's guidance to help you. Just like I said, you need that silence and you need that true rest. Then the inspiration will bubble up. Additionally, it's vastly easier to heal and have positive outcomes in life when you are rested and not filled with worry and a need to control outcomes. Lie back, stretch out, and watch the magic unfold in your life. You've also got purity, and which is another message of kind of similar in that sense of purifying your energy field, purifying your mind, purifying your life, your body, to bring things back to a clear slate. So I see that with the Four of Pentacles in the World as well. Like, it's time to really build yourself from the ground up, in a real big way there. So the Oracle card Between Two Worlds, I'll read from the book for you. We've got number 24. Sometimes the gulf between the old world and the world yet to come feels like a chasm. It doesn't feel possible to bridge that gap, to somehow make it to the other side. So for a while we slump and go into ourselves in the denying and destructive old ways. And just at this point, a sign will appear. The scent of flowers, birdsong, the colors of dawn will give birth to hope in your heart. And suddenly the gap will not seem so huge. The waters you must cross do not seem so deep, nor do they feel dangerous. And within a short while you will think possible. And the old and the new will be bridged, and you will walk into the next life within this lifetime. So it is a place of being in between and perhaps quite anxious of what has ended and where do I go from here, that whole story there. The other Oracle card you have, your personal power, is I'm happy, and I feel like this is more about gratitude and acknowledging that even if things are chaotic or out of your control, there's still things to be happy about, there's still things to be grateful for. In the self-loving prompts I have also to finish your reading, we've got cut screen time on the bottom of the deck. Might be a nice little message to do something a little different in your downtime. We've got financial goals. Set and reach your financial goals to achieve financial stability. Another message of sleep and rest. Let your body have the peace it deserves without feeling guilty. I think there's also some experiences you could give yourself that are rejuvenating and restful. The small things matter. Sometimes it's the little things that can make life wonderful. Another message of gratitude. Root chakra. I think it's about grounded action and creating stability within your life, and clear your energy, refuel your energy, and reclaim your power, which you absolutely have what it takes to do so in this situation, group 4. So that is the message I have for you here. You are moving through something quite challenging, but you've got what it takes to build yourself back up and to rise again like you've never seen yourself before. There's a lot of opportunities that will come your way. And you'll know you're on the right path because of those opportunities. So group 4, like I said, that's all I have for you. Look forward to reading for you again soon. Take care. Hey group 5, welcome to your reading. If you've chosen this pink quartz pyramid, this one is for you. So this one is all about receptivity and softness. It's connected very deeply to the divine feminine. And let's just jump straight into your reading. So I felt like a different pile had not been read yet, considering I got through all the other 4 and this energy wasn't here yet, and I knew it existed out there. So let's have a look. I'm glad we went with the extra group. So we've got the Fool in your person's energy. So I'll just reiterate, this is going to be your person's energy, how they're feeling. Then we're going to look at your energy, a bit of advice for you in the outcome, and some oracle cards surrounding this connection. So their energy is the Fool, the Chariot, the King and Queen of Cups. Wow. So this for some of you could be a relatively new connection, and they're very excited about this. They feel very compatible with you, and even though there may be some challenges and differences, they feel really confident about being able to move forward with you in life and to create plans and create a beautiful future together. For some of you, it may have been a longer term connection, and I can see that's possible here, but for many, I feel like this is a newer connection, or it's maybe that you're later in life, that you've already had a connection, a primary connection in your life. Maybe you've been married before, or they have, or maybe you already have children with previous connection, or they have. I just feel like there's a maturity to you. You've been through a bit prior to coming together, perhaps. But here you are together. Your person feels that togetherness with you. They love you so much. Like, they really want to take care of you. I feel like there's such a nurturing energy in them. They just really, they want to take care of you. That's pink quartz for sure. A nurturing energy. So much love and softness. And they really care about your feelings. I get that quite a lot. Like, they don't want you to see you sad. I think, like, they don't like seeing you sad. If you're ever a little bit sad about something, they're always like, I feel like you might have big feelings sometimes, group 5. I feel that from you. And they just want to make you feel happy all the time, I think. So in your energy, you've got the 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords, I'll think about it. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and is that the Wheel? Yeah. And the Princess of Wands, Page of Wands. Yeah. So again, this kind of talks about how perhaps you've moved away from something that was solid and long term for you. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. You might have left a long connection. Perhaps you were married or engaged with this person, and you've moved on and since met this person, if it's for a newer connection. And a lot of you connecting may be in that boat, so I'm going to say it. And it feels like when they've come in, everything's changed. Like, you've had all these blessings that's come with them. Like, I feel like you think they are a blessing. For others of you that are in long-term connection with this person, it shows that you've managed to come through any of your challenges and just come out better every time. Like, every time you've come out of a challenge with this person, you've always stuck together and made it work and left the drama behind and just, really teamed up. You feel a good team in this energy. And for a lot of you, I feel like you are ready to really commit yourself to this person. I'm sure you already have. For some, there may be a pregnancy here. I can see that in the cards, and maybe marriage and children and all sorts of things connected, all wrapped up in this. So it's not just you and this person involved in this situation. I do feel like there's friends and family involved too. And I just feel like a lot of youth and fun that you have together, a lot of laughter, feeling Sagittarius energy in this card for some reason. Haven't been saying the signs for a while. Cancer's here. The water signs are here. But anyway, underlying energy for this reading, we've actually got the Ace of Wands, the Star, the Sun. I see the 5 of Cups, Temperance, the Queen of Swords. Yeah. I feel like the feminine in this connection may have left behind someone who was a bit hot-headed and found a bit of peace within themselves, a bit of healing, released their sadness, had a bit of a period of growth, and then you've aligned with this person, I feel, for some. You may have been in a pretty crappier energy before they came along. Like, I think the last connection for either one of you, take out resonates, one of you's come out of, maybe both, has come out of something that was just not very nice for them. So in your advice for this connection moving forward, you've got the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, such a blessing. So this is about making plans for the future. I did say a pregnancy is possible here. You might be renovating a home or doing a creative project together, or looking to travel, or there might be a birthday or some sort of engagement or celebration or event that you're planning to host together, maybe literally going out for a picnic with friends and family, like this image depicts. There's just so much beauty here, and I think you really want to work together. Your person loves you so much. I think, see this mural getting painted, like they just adore you. I really feel like they adore you, and they feel like you're such a wish for them, a wish fulfillment. And there's definitely some sort of occasion with friends coming up for some of you where you're going together, or maybe you're bringing a plate together and you're going to cook it together, or there's some really sweet occasions coming forward for you guys, and it shows sticking together and really enjoying life, experiencing life together. I do see some stress comes up in your energy sometimes, overthinking perhaps, just a little bit of overthinking, sometimes a bit of impatience. I think I'm feeling a little bit there, but that's all right. I think this person really grounds you anyway. The outcome for this reading in the tarot is the Knight of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. Another denoting card of pregnancy and children. This could be, if you haven't gotten to this stage yet, moving in together. Definitely see that here if you don't already live together. Many of you do. I think there's changes within the home as well. Four of Wands, maybe moving home together into a different place, or just enjoying home together, cooking together, being a family unit, going out on family outings and trips like that. Definitely with the Knight of Wands, but also intimacy as well, like a lot of playfulness and a healthy sex life and healthy laughter and healthy food and just health and well-being, I think is important here. I think you both are wanting to, this is a message for some, just eat a little better, or maybe you're looking at cooking together, or learning new recipes or something like this. So where do I go from here? Such a lovely reading. We'll pull up these two Sacred Destiny cards. You've got security and happiness. How good is that? I think this connection brings you a sense of security. That's what I get from that. Security, to feel safe, and that everything is okay, that you don't need to worry. Everything is okay when we see this card, for sure. And happiness as well. This is about playfulness, soulmates with this, the dolphins there, but also the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands are soulmate cards, or feeling like you're connected and married to your soulmate. The Queen and King of Cups, in their energy, they feel the same way. You both are definitely an acknowledgement of the soul here, and a deep sense of security in the connection, so that you can have that freedom to go and have fun. This is, you may be, I'm kind of getting pulled back into this feeling like maybe you worry a lot, or maybe you have had connections in the past where you didn't have that security, so you've maybe constantly on a bit of a survival mode, and this connection enables you to actually put those things down. And maybe you've healed a lot of that with the Six of Swords there, through this person and this connection, and feeling stable and secure. So it's really helped you come out of that energy of perhaps feeling a little erratic or uncertain, and just calm and grounded and beautiful. So you've got hope is like a hummingbird from this deck. I'm going to read from the book. Hope, and now this card in particular, this is the Into the Lonely Woods, blessings and messages for times of solitude and isolation. And it felt like a fitting card for this reading, and so a lot of them will talk about isolation and loneliness and separation. But for you guys, I feel like this is the hope that comes after that period. The hope is like a hummingbird. I think you are each other's hope in a way. Hope will come to you again, and that's what I mean. Like, I feel it has, and especially with theirs with the Fool and the Chariot, it's like a fresh new start for them after perhaps something really challenging. So hope will come to you again, and just when you feel most heavy, most joyless, know that the miracle will occur. Like a hummingbird, it will come, small and weightless, bringing back the joy of living, the lightness of being. Soon you will savor the sweetness of life, and wherever negativity creeps in whatever form it comes, it will be transformed. Love shall come in the simplest tasks of life, and gratitude will flow from your heart. Like the hummingbird, you may feel small, but you are capable of the most amazing feats. Your ability to change, adapt, and recreate your own life now grows strong, and you come to respect your resilience, your playful nature, your natural optimism. All these treasures return, light as the hummingbird, sweet as the nectar of flowers. Oh. All right. The personal power for this connection is I'm a dreamer. Paying attention to your dreams. There may have been a lot of dreams and synchronicities leading up to meeting this person, but also with I'm a dreamer, I think this is about also the Pisces. I want to just mention how that glyph is like two people holding hands. There's such connection in the Pisces glyph, but also just to dream a beautiful dream and manifest that with this person. I think you're on the same page with the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. It's wish fulfillment. You're working together, you will bring your wishes into fruition. You've got meditate, quiet the mind and let your soul speak. I think you need to worry less, I do feel. You've got negative thinking, unfounded negative thoughts are worth being aware of. Don't worry, everything's fine. Challenge yourself, especially if those of you having a baby, you might be worried. Maybe you're an older person having a pregnancy, or there's a complication, or you're worried. Just, I think everything's fine in that particular message. If you are that pregnant person out there connecting to this, you can trust that everything is fine with baby. and that everything just works out. 6 and 4. What a celebration to come. I think there's a big milestone to come in this connection, whether that's a child coming in or something else. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. Wake up earlier in the morning to achieve your dreams. And essential oils can help boost your mood and promote positive energy. And I think that's a message of enjoying the beauty that surrounds you as well. So group 5, that's all I have for you here. I hope this message has resonated with you, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 5.